Use this image to answer question 7. Sacagawea spent the last days of August with her people. The time passed too quickly. Before long, the expedition had to mount Shoshone horses and continue across the mountains, leaving their boats behind. The next part of their journey almost killed them. The mountain paths were narrow and dangerous, especially once it started to snow. Their feet froze, they didn't have enough to eat, and the mountains seemed without end. Finally, the expedition emerged on the Pacific side of the Rockies. Their Nez Perce Indians helped them make their new boats and agreed to keep the horses in case they returned that way in the spring. With great relief, the crew dropped their boats into the Clearwater River and let the current carry the expedition toward the ocean. At the beginning of November, the explorers noticed a sound that only could be the crashing of waves. They finally reached the Pacific Ocean. The crew voted on where to make the winter camp. Sacagawea was allowed to vote too. She wanted to stay where she can find plenty of wapu roots for winter food. They set up camp not far from the ocean in case a ship came to take them back home. But by now, people back east were sure the whole crops were long dead. No ship came for them. A cold rain soaked the crew as they cut logs and built Fort Catslop. The hunters went to find game, while Sacagawea dug for Wattapoot roots in the soggy ground.